Hey everybody, Brad here, Wallboys Brewery, Hokie ESB channel, here in Farmington, North Carolina. I want to get back on these Hokie ESBs. I've had to take a little break from them, had so much other stuff going on early and had a chance to review any of them. So we're going to get back on that. Today I'm doing HockyPlr's Buckethead Brewing. He used the London Ale Yeast, WLP013, and it's supposed to be dry, malty ale yeast. Provides a complex oaky ester character to your beer. Hot bitter comes through well. This yeast is well suited for classic British pales, bitters, and stouts. Does not flocculate as much as WLP02 or 05. So it should complement this style of beer. It's pretty much what it's made for. Let's pop top on this bad boy and check it out. These have been sitting for a while, so they've settled out. It's got carbonation streaming up from the bottom. Color, it's a kind of a burnt copper color. It's definitely darker than mine. It doesn't show up that well on the glass. On the camera it looks darker, but it's actually it's like a burnt copper color. It's darker than copper. It's not quite brown. It's got a good color on it. That's the appearance. Let's get the nose on it. It's got a nice sweet smell to it, surprisingly. I was expecting it to have a more oaky kind of smell to it. It smells almost like apple juice. It's got a sweet malt smell to it. Hardly any hops at all. It's straight out of the fridge. It's cold. Swirl it around just a bit here. It's leaving some pretty decent lacing on the glass. There we go. I'm getting some of that oaky smell coming through on it now. I just have to swirl it a bit. It's got a nice smell to it. Let's get a taste on it. Cheers. Okay, it's got a clean taste to it. Getting that. I'm getting that oak on it just a tiny bit. I'm not getting much hop. More malt than anything else, with a little bit of bittering on the back end. It's very mild, very pleasant for the taste. I think that'll let it warm up a bit to get some more of the flavor profile to come through. Refrigerator temperatures, I'm not getting a whole lot off of it. It's just kind of getting a little bit of malt, hardly any hops. It's just a very mild, pleasant tasting beer. Mouthfeel. Kind of medium thin. It's nice. It's not watery, but it's not thick. It's pleasant for the style. I'm starting to get some of that oak flavor coming through on a little bit now. It's not oak like you get if you put oak chips or barrel aged it. It's just kind of it's like an oaky taste without the tannins. If you've oaked your beers, you know what I'm talking about. especially if you used heavy toast oak chips, which I'm not a big fan of. I've used them in an IPA before and it turned out okay. I'm a bigger fan of the French oak chips. I think they put a more pleasant taste in your beer. It's a great session beer. I could pound these all day. May contain awesome. Very nice. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of the more I drink it, I'm starting to pick up some of the hops on the back end. They're pretty much non-existent in the front and the middle, but on the back end I'm starting to get that kind of a bitter aftertaste. Alright, it's warmed up a little bit. Just sitting here swirling it. Hell, I'm about to finish the damn thing, so it must be pretty good. As far as the yeast goes, compared to some of the other ones I'm drinking, I'm not picking up a whole lot of extras that it's putting in there other than that just real slight oaky taste to it, which I guess it matches the profile of what it says it does. This is a real clean tasting yeast. If you want to make an ESB that has a real neutral yeast kind of taste, it just kind of puts a nice little oaky aftertaste in it. This one, which is the London Ale yeast. The London Ale yeast matches the description that is provided on the website. Good job, HockyPlr. I know you said you weren't all that crazy about it, but I think it's a pretty decent beer, man. If I had some more of my drinking, for sure. Cheers.